by no means the underdog now.
Here's the bucket, come out.
It's on this side.
Carlos, pull his protector down and touch on his chest.
The Sibson camp are complaining about the protector round Hagler, and that it's too high. And you can see for yourself in these shots just how high it is. And in fact, the referee is pulling the protector down. That was a point made by the Sibson camp at the rules meeting last night. They said that Hagler has a way of pulling the protector up to protect parts of the body that shouldn't be protected. And certainly that protector was up high there, and it's working its way up again now. The protector should not be above the navel. The left hook going in now from Sibson. This is proving to be a good, hard fight. Well, they won't be able to serve Tony Sibson that he's one of Britain's horizontal champions. Been a few that have come over in the last 50 or 60 years who've folded up a little quickly under American pressure, but Sibson isn't one of them. Hagler picking Sibson off too easily again.
Okay, bring it up, bring it up. Hold it, no hold it. Bring it up, bring it up.
Sibson really has to beat him to the punch and keep him moving back. And that little left jab, followed by the hook, is the way to do it. Hagler trying to put the pressure on himself now, and doing it, and gets through with those good southpaw right leads. And the Massachusetts supporters of Hagler begin to get very excited. And Sibson's got some blood coming down his face near his left eye. So Hagler has struck in this round, and that was the reason for that flurry of activity from Sibson. He felt the blood coming, and he had to do something. It's not bad. There's some sort of small cut near Sibson's left eye. And Hagler's just the sort of man to make that work. The bell wasn't heard. Hagler looked daggers at Sibson as Sibson went for him after the bell. And the British corner go to work on the injury. We may see how it was caused here. That may well have been the punch that opened the cut. Those long, scything right leads from the southpaw champion. And the upshot is that Sibson's in the corner being treated for a cut. Marvellous shot from the overhead camera. Gives you an idea of the reach of Hagler. So the reach has told, the fact he can stand off and stab and cut his man has suddenly proved to be a significant factor in this championship.
Give me his gun, Shield!
And Hagler was really worked up at the end of that previous round when Sibson presumably didn't hear the bell and struck him a couple of times after the bell. And Hagler, he really did give him a glare. That fifth round has brought a lot of confidence back into the champion. And that right lead from Hagler is now proving to be a very dominant weapon. And Sibson bleeds again. Sibson really does have to move in, stay close if he can, duck and weave underneath the right lead, because if he walks onto that right lead much more, that cut may well be too much for the corner to handle. Well, Sibson's winning friends here for the courage he's showing here in standing toe-to-toe with Hagler. But he's caught the first knockdown, and Sibson's cut and hurt the sixth. And that cut's looking much, much worse, and the end may well be very close. Now then, can Sibson get through this round and get back to repairs? He's trying to fight, but he's being outforced. Tremendous efforts by Sibson, but he's coming off first and he's over again. And this might be the end. His legs seem to have gone. He's put it all in and it hasn't worked. And it stops and it's over. And Hagler has retained the middleweight championship of the world. A brave try by Sibson, but you only have to look at him to see what happens. So Hagler makes his sixth successful defense of the title, and the British effort to regain it has gone by the board in a most dramatic fashion. There were moments when it looked as if Sibson might do well in this fight, but in the end, the long reach of Hagler and the man's sheer ability and cutting punching has taken its toll. And it's a delighted Marvin Hagler, who holds the belt aloft. It's still mine. Well, that was the way it ended. And there's despair, sadness, disappointment, all those things in the corner of Sibson. He came a long way to try to win that belt, but none of it was any use. He had a bad first round, and then 3 rounds in which he looked as though he might be able to come to grips with Hagler and solve the problems that this good champion set. But it didn't work. And really, the whole story of this fight was in that long southpaw right of Hagler's. That was the one that did the damage on the eye, and that was the one that brought Sibson to his knees. And again, from these overhead camera shots, you get some idea of the long arms of this man, and there was nothing Sibson could do about it. Crouched there, having to take the punches to the side of the head. And the referee didn't take long to decide that the British challenger had had enough. So the menacing, marvelous Marvin Hagler does it again.